Hello guys, today's video gonna teach you how to blacken your damper, which means we will try to paint this damper to be black. Actually, you don't really want to paint your damper because if you paint your damper, the paint will come off later when you running your car, because the paint basically it is just you just painted the layer outside of it, which is it's not really stable. Okay, so the only way you can do it is using a chemical reaction to turn this brass to be a black. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and moving to the steps and teach you how to blacken the damper, and we're gonna explain all the detail, including how this works during the video. Okay, so before you start it, of course you need a protection, because the chemical solution we're gonna use, it is really a poison. So you better have a goggle and the protect gloves protecting your hand. And for the tool you need, it is the 2 glass bottle or anything. You can using the regular cup if you want it, but make sure if regular cup you're not gonna recycle for your future drink, you're just gonna using for those chemical solution. And another thing, it's a hair dryer, which is right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and first let me put on my glove on, and just for protect my hand. Okay, so everything's ready. Okay, let's go ahead and start it. The chemical solution we're gonna use to blacken the damper, it is Birchwood Brass Black. It is metal finish to blacken and antique brass in a copper or bronze. Okay, it is really dangerous poison, it says on the label right here, so make sure to keep away from the children. And then we're gonna use this one right here, the Birchwood Gong stock wax. This is actually, it is for after you finishing your blacken damper, we're gonna apply this on top of the surface of damper to give a protection of the color. Okay, this is the most people they miss, because I look at a YouTube channel, there's some people they did the steps out for this one, but they forgot to this, because without this, what's gonna happen it is, you're gonna see after you blacken your damper, which is right here. Let me give a better angle, you can see it. The surface later on it's gonna be getting it's gonna peel off. You can see right here, so all the color will be gone. Okay, so with wax applied to it, it's giving a protection layer, so it will make the paint stay longer. Okay, so like this one right here, the top one, it is original Tamiya black damper. The bottom one, which is this one right here, this is the one I just did like a couple weeks ago. So you can see this car's been running for a while, and the damper right here, okay, you can see it's still, the paint really is still nice, and I have a little bit like a peel off right here on the top of that, because this is the place like the 2 damper was contact. So you can't blame on that, because it's always happened. Even the original Tamiya one, when the time by time, and you can see the damper gonna be losing a little bit color, but it's okay. So anyway, it stay really long. As you can see, this one a little bit worse, but you can see right here, and it's getting a little bit peel off. But it's outside right here, the regular surface, there's no anything really peel off, there's no any color faded, so it's really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And I'm highly recommend do not using a brand new damper. Okay, because brand new damper like this one right here, this 2 damper right here, you can see the top surface is really shiny, because it have when the damper is brand new, have special wax on it. It's really hard to clean off unless you want to using a Gong and to remove the wax. And so I highly recommend using the older one. So older one, you can see there's no more wax, and it's not really shiny anymore. And all you have to do first, you have to clean it. For clean it, I'm highly recommend using a napkin, a small piece of napkin. Okay, and using a Zippo light fluid or anything. And this is Zippo light fluid bottle, but it's inside it's a Gong, and you can use a Gong and for deep clean. Okay, it will remove anything, the oil or anything dirty. Okay, so just clean real quick and make sure you clean really well. Okay, so make sure you clean real well. So you can see there's a yellow thing. That's the, I think it's oil or either wax, but just make sure you clean it. Otherwise, for the result, it's gonna be really, you know, not really nice. It will be nice when you first put in the solution, but later on, again, if you don't clean nice or either you don't do the right way, and it's gonna, this was gonna happen later on. This all the black thing is gonna become all by itself. Okay, so let me go ahead. The center right here, it's really up to you because this part don't really matter because you're not gonna see right here. So just, but we're still gonna clean it. Let's make sure you clean all the body. Okay, right here, one finish. And moving to the next, we're gonna go ahead using one glass bottle and open this one. Then we're gonna put just a little bit, not too many, like this much. Okay, it's enough to cover the whole damper. Okay, and the next, which basically just people just probably just dipping into it and using some kind of like a paintbrush to brush it. But I do a couple times. I do some experiments, and the best way for our Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive, the damper, it is just put it into it and shake it. So if you have a tweezer, it's better to using a tweezer to mix it. Okay, so like this, and I have to shake it. Not really shake it, just, you know, don't let it stay there. It's not moving. You have to move it all the way. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. Make sure it stay a little bit longer, but not too long. Probably like a 30 seconds. Okay, or either 1 minute. But you make sure you keep moving like that, and I just. Okay, so right now about 30 seconds, then take it out. Okay, so you can see it's turned to black. This is not a paint, again, this is a chemical reaction to turn the metal to be black. So next, just gonna get a piece of napkin, which is right here, and put on top of that. And then this is a very important step. You're gonna using a napkin to clean it until it's all the solution's gone. Okay, like this. Just make sure you clean really well. Okay, so you can see the damper already turned to the black like this. Okay, let me give you a better angle. You can see the detail. Okay, so you can see right here, it's still a little bit. It's not really turned to black yet, but it's okay because you're gonna repeat these steps 2 to 4 times. It's really up to you. If you have time, you can do 4 times, but I'm highly recommend about 2 times or 3 times. Should be good enough. So just gonna put it back and keep mix with it. Okay, so we're just gonna do a couple times and take it out and clean like that. Okay. So okay, this is my 4 times clean. Okay, so for this time you're not gonna clean like really, you're not gonna really clean it. You're just gonna be remove all the extra solution. Okay, so right next is very important steps. So it's gonna be looks like this, and then we're gonna using a hair dryer. Okay, using a hair dryer, and put this one on the napkin, and using a hair dryer to heat up a little bit. This is makes the solution and everything really reacting really well, preventing the black to come off, and it makes really stay longer. Because I tried different way, try to see the make it stay longer. So using a hair dryer to heat up a little bit is probably the best result, which is according to my experience. Okay, so kind of using here. Okay, just have to do a little bit, not too long, probably just like 30 seconds to heat up both sides. Okay, so after that you're gonna go ahead, remove the extra remaining solution. It's not really solution, just turn some dust on it. Okay, so just like that. So it's already looks really nice in the finishing right here. Give it a better angle, you can see the detail. So next step, we're gonna using another glass bottle, which is right here. Okay, so we're gonna apply those wax to give it a protection layer. So before you use it, you have to make sure shake well. Okay, and not too many, just same amount as we did on the Blacken solution. So next, 1 and 2, it's better to set this one on the table for 5 minutes after using a hair dryer. It's really up to you, but I'm recommend, because in this case everything gonna be dry out. There's no extra solution remaining on the surface. Next, just put this one into it, and the same, we're gonna shake a little bit, mix it. Just make sure don't let it stay not moving for a while. Just you have to keep moving it, and in this case it makes a mix well. Okay, so just do like that in 30 seconds probably. Okay, take that out. Okay, and then same steps, you're gonna using a napkin to clean it. Okay, and 2, you don't see any wax on it. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, so this step you have to repeating 2 to 4 times. It's really up to you. Of course, if you do repeating more, and it's the paint gonna stay a little bit well. Okay, so I'm gonna repeating 3 times, another 3 times. Okay. Okay, right here, this is the 4th time. Okay, again, you're only gonna clean a little bit. Okay, and make sure there's a little bit wax stay on the surface. Because next you're gonna using a hair dryer again to heat up. Okay, so let me get a clean napkin, which is right here, so you can see how I do it. Like this one right here. Okay, gonna use a hair dryer. Okay, so until everything's dry, and you better let stay for 5 minutes. So on the video we don't have 5 minutes, so we just go ahead, remove the rest of the remaining solution, which is on top of surface right here. Okay, so right here. Okay, we just finished this one right here. So take a look at it. Okay, so this is the one I made on my own, and this is the original one. It's almost look the same, and with the wax, so you can see I have a shiny polished surface, and compare with the original Tamiya damper right here. You can see it's almost same thing. Okay, but when using for a while, maybe this one turn a little bit matte. That's okay. You always can wax again, or either you know, if the paints come off, you always can come back to the solution again to, you know, make it turn black again to fix all the paint. So this is how this thing works. Okay. Before I end up this video, there's a couple tips I have to give to you when you do this one. And first priority, it is the protection. Make sure you wear the gloves and a goggle. Okay, and make sure you have a glass container. Do not use a plastic one, because this is chemical solution. It's better to using a glass container, especially the wax. This wax actually, if you're using plastic one, you will notice the container was starting to crack later. So it's better using a glass container. Okay, and another tips, it is make sure using the used damper. Okay, have to be used. If you want to using brand new one, make sure you're using a Gong or any kind of like deep clean chemical solution to clean the surface, remove the wax, or even you can using a sandpaper to sand off all the, you know, the wax, or either remove all dirt. Just make sure you clean really good. Okay, and then make sure you repeating the steps and more than 2 times, at least I think 2 times. You know, if you want to do 4 times like the way I did, you know, it's recommend. Okay, and make sure after every single time you soaking into the solution, make sure you use a napkin to clean really well, remove all the extra solution, and then you put it back to the solution again and take it out and clean again. Then make sure the final time you mix with the solution, make sure you're still gonna clean it, but not clean all the way. You're gonna clean a little bit, make sure that all the chemical solutions almost gone, and then using a hair dryer to to heat up in this case, and the chemical really gonna be reaction well with the metal. Okay, and then after that, using a napkin again to clean the whatever left over. Okay, then let's sit for 5 minutes, or either you want to sit longer, it's better. Okay, the next, the wax, same thing. You're gonna repeating the step 2 to 3 times. I mean, if you want to do 4 times, it is really good. Okay, then clean it, and then after that, and at the final time, you do the wax, and make sure you heat up, and you know, in this case, the wax gonna be stay in the surface really good, and it can protect the paint. Okay, it's also giving a shiny polish finishing on this damper, which is right here. Okay, so this is how you blacken your damper. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any question, just go ahead and leave a comment.